Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Czech Republic. All right. I decided to start a new series, and this series is basically going to be introductions to these different countries, whatever languages that I'm studying or just began to study or will study. I plan to make videos introducing certain customs, the official languages of those countries, and just important stuff, the capital and whatnot. Because I feel that learning the language is important, but I also believe that learning the customs of one country is just as important, and we need to know that stuff. Normally, when I begin a language, I like to learn the basic things such as, of course, the capital, who's the president of that country. Just basic things like that, and some foods, popular foods that they eat in those particular countries. So today's video, or I should say tonight's video, we're going to talk a little bit about the Czech Republic. So the first thing I have here is official languages. Okay, official languages of the Czech Republic. So Czech is spoken by 12 million people. Okay. And then there are minority languages in the Czech Republic. You have Slavic, Bulgarian, Croatian, German, Greek, Hungarian, Polish, Romanian, Russian, Serbian, and Ukrainian. So if you're into multiple languages, you study any of these languages, and you plan to go to Czech Republic, then you can definitely expect to be able to practice any of these minority languages. Okay? And I'm sure they have some other languages there. People from other countries. They just didn't list them. So the next thing will be the capital. So Prague is the capital of the Czech Republic with 1.3 million inhabitants. So this is, if you notice in a lot of the language books, they always, they give you this basic information. The capital, particularly the capital, they always mention the capital in these dialogues. Prague, Prague, Prague. Like right now, I'm listening to the dialogues from Hippocrane, and I hear Prague come up so many times. So it's a good thing to know what the capital is of that country you're studying. Okay, the customs, some interesting customs here. The first thing is the removal of shoes when entering someone's home. I found this very interesting because this is very common in Asia and in the Middle East. I didn't know like there are places in Europe where they practice this custom as well. So the removal of shoes when entering someone's home. The second thing is do not give Calla lilies as a gift, for they are used at funerals. And if you guys know Calla lilies, these are wedding flowers. And it's very interesting because these are, people will buy these for weddings, but in the Czech Republic, they're used at funerals. So you don't want to go, if there's if someone's birthday came up and you want to give them a gift and you say, oh, I'm going to give them some Calla lilies, that probably wouldn't be a good idea because of they were being used at the funeral. Just like in China or Taiwan, you don't give anyone a clock because a clock, they said it represents death and anything red or something like that. But that's, so I thought that was very interesting. And another important thing about the country is the location. I like to memorize the location or just be familiar with the location in countries that are surrounding this this particular country. So Central Europe, Czech Republic is in Central Europe. And some countries that are west of Czech Republic are Germany, UK, and French, which will be more towards the south. French will be more like southwest. And then to the west, you have Ukraine, Poland, Slovakia, and Belarus. Sweden and Denmark are north of Czech Republic. And then to the south, you'll find Italy, Austria, Hungary, etc. So it's always good to have your geography down when you're learning about another country. Okay. So the president of the Czech Republic right now is Václav Klaus. Václav Klaus. Then we have some popular foods in the Czech Republic. This seems to be the most popular. This is svíčková na smetanie. Svíčková na smetanie. Smetanie. Marinated beef with Czech dumplings. I would love to try that one day. I would love to try that. If I could find a Czech restaurant in Columbus, I will definitely be looking for that dish there. Okay, some popular sports: association football and ice hockey. Now, for many of you who grew up here in America, you probably don't know football is different in Europe. Football in Europe is soccer. Okay, unlike here, football is different here. We just refer to soccer as soccer, but in Europe, they refer to soccer as football. So, yeah, this is just for those of you who don't know about this in Europe. So, association football and ice hockey. So these are some pretty basic customs about the Czech Republic. And like I said, it's always good to learn some basic things about the country you're learning, you know, because you may get the opportunity to go there, and you don't want to go to a country and do things that you would do in your own country, you know. And we had a lot of examples, you know, people going to other countries and they mixed up, you know, they had a misunderstanding, and then you had a big conflict. So it's always good to become familiar with these customs before going to the country. Or I mean, you don't even have to go to the country. You may run into these people in your own country. So the learning of language is important, but learning the customs and the culture is just as important. Okay. So I also want to show you guys this site here where it's a really good site. Quintessential. And they basically have a lot of the customs for different countries. So here, Czech Republic, language, culture, customs, and etiquette. So they have the facts and statistics, location, capital, etc. And this is where I got some of the information. And you have your little map here, look, clear map, Prague being the capital. They show you the surrounding countries. And then they give you some Czech etiquette and customs down here. So you might want to check this out in whatever language you're studying. If you're just beginning on that language, you may want to pull something up like this and study it, you know. So that's pretty much it. I will post this link in the description area. Expect to look for more videos like these. I'm going to introduce, you know, some etiquette and some, you know, customs for whatever language it is I'm working on. Because like I said, I think it's very important, and people should really take them seriously before meeting these natives. So that's it for this video. If you guys have any questions about anything, let me know. Otherwise, thanks for viewing, and look forward to any comments.